What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I'm probably gonna be never mind. Welcome back, and today we're gonna be talking about who would I cast for a Spider-Verse movie. Sorry, I can't talk. Who would I cast for a Spider-Verse movie? Like if there was a movie where they brought all the Spider-Man together, all the different versions of Spider-Man together into one movie, who would I cast? Um, that's what we're gonna be talking about. But before that, let's sorry, I can't talk for some reason. I made the video before, right? And then when I looked at the computer, it didn't record. What the fuck? I was like, oh my god. Okay, but it's whatever. I'm making it now. So before we get started, there is a link in the description below. There's a link in the description below, and it's a link to the Amazon list of Marvel or Spider-Man stuff, right? Spider-Man merch and stuff like that, right? And it's for you guys. So go and check it out, buy some stuff. You want some Spider-Man merch. Spider-Man is always dope. It always will have good merch. Always the good stuff. My Discord's blowing up. But yeah, so go check that out. And when you do, it is an affiliate link. So that means that when you click on it and you buy something, some of that goes to me and supports the channel. And if you want to support the channel, please do. I really appreciate you guys if you do. And so anyway, enough talking. Let's get to the video. Bam! So when I clap, boom. I don't know. I'm trying to tell my editor what to do because I don't know how to do stuff like that. Like I don't know how to explain how to edit. Put a picture of an ostrich right there. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so my a good subscriber of mine, you'll see the post right here or right here. Yeah, right here. Put it right here. The post right here. I don't know what to do. Anyway, here's the post, and his name is Stimio Spider. So yeah, and thank you, Stimio Spider, for this suggestion. And he said, if the Spider-Man clones were to appear in a future Marvel film, who would you like to see cast? And this is a really good topic because I like movies and I like casting and trying to figure out, doing the research for it was actually really fun. And I found out a lot of stuff, it's interesting. So, but anyway, so we're going to get into it. And obviously the first things first, you got to talk about the ones that already has been Spider-Man before, right? You have to have them in there. Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, they have to be in there. Now, who they are, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say the name of the person, of the actor or actress, and then I'm going to and it's gonna be a picture for that actor or actress so y'all know what they look like, right? And they're gonna be a specific Spider-Man or a specific version of Spider-Man, right? So the first one is Tom Holland, which he is a Civil War and it is the Infinity / Civil War Iron Spider, which is the one that Iron Man gave Spider-Man the what do you call it? The Iron Spider suit. He is basically he's Earth 616 Spider-Man, the basic one that everybody goes off of, right? It's the basic Spider-Man. And then you got Tobey Maguire, which is the original Spider-Man, which pictures you'll see the pictures. They're there. When I say the name, the picture will be there, right? Hopefully, please, editor. Original Spider-Man, House of M. He's. I found out that the Tobey Maguire movies, Spider-Man movies, they went off of the House of M, which is interesting because I didn't know that. I hear the House of M everywhere, so it must be very important, and it's a big deal they did that. So that's pretty cool. So Tobey Maguire is the Earth 58163. Um, yeah, mouthful, but yeah, he's a House of M original Spider-Man kind of. So that obviously is a given. And then you got Andrew Garfield, which is the Amazing Spider-Man. I don't know where Earth he's from. I didn't look too much into that one. I just know he's the Amazing Spider-Man. And yeah, that's a totally different Spider-Man, actually. Excuse me. I need to drink some. Anyway, Dylan O'Brien, which is a nice looking man, if I don't say so myself. He should be the Fantastic Spider-Man from Earth 772. Now 772. Yeah. I think he'll be really good as that one because it just matches for me. For some reason, I picked these off of like what I feel like. I just feel like they will be really good for that character or for that type of Spider-Man. So that's why. Another one is the Miles Morales. Now, I had a lot of requests for people who should play Miles Morales. Now, a lot of these, just from my Discord server, and if you have Discord, Discord can be interesting. But yeah, but a lot of them make sense though, to be honest. A lot of them do make sense. But some of them are they're just jokes and not meant to be taken seriously, But so for Miles Morales, we got Rashawn Fagan, we got Tyler James Williams, we got Tyrell Jackson Williams, we got Jaden Smith, which is surprising because I didn't actually think he was like I just didn't even think twice. I was like, oh no, he's not. No, but everybody's like, yeah, Jaden Smith will be great. I'm like, okay, put him in there. Then you got Donald Glover, and you got Taj Mowry, he actually is a pretty good candidate in my opinion. Donald Glover was already in a Marvel movie, was already in a Spider-Man movie, so to see him as a Spider-Man wouldn't really make a lot of sense, So yeah. Evan Ross will be a really good Spider-Man in my opinion, but my friend's opinion, he said it would be really good, and I agree. I think he'll be really good. Cleo Thomas. Now Cleo Thomas, they're all like a lot of these guys are like not like the same skin tone as Miles Morales in the comic book. But there are things that you can kind of work around. You can work around the skin color as long as he's not white. That's weird. Anyway, then you got Vin Diesel. Something like Vin Diesel. What? Like what? Anyway, but I think if they was to do Vin Diesel, the only way they could put him in there is to make him the older version of Miles Morales, right? So like if Miles Morales had a flash forward where he saw himself older as Spider-Man or not as Spider-Man, Vin Diesel would be a great character for that because he's older and he looks pretty badass in my opinion. I don't know about in a Spider-Man suit, but I think he's pretty dope. Shamik Moore. He already voices Miles Morales in the Into the Spider-Verse Sony movie, so I think it will make sense for him to act as that character, but we don't know how his acting is, so he might be just a really good voice actor, we don't know. But he's a logical one, right? And you got Wesley Snipes. I don't know why they put Wesley Snipes, but they was like, Wesley Snipes, do Wesley Snipes. He's already and he's already been introduced into the Marvel thing. Yeah, that's the problem. He's been introduced into the Marvel universe as Blade, and changing him to a Spider-Man would not make sense whatsoever. Like, it would not make sense. It would just be wrong, in my opinion. But I mean, it's their choice if they want to do that or not. Hopefully they don't. Like that'd be a bad idea. Bad. Everybody will hate them, right? But and then somebody else said Keith David. Now I think Keith David would be good as a old man Spidey or old man Spider-Man. He's like he's like another timeline where he's like really old, basically. I mean, compared to the other ones, other Spider-Man that's in his area, he's an old man, right? He's an old one. But yeah, I think he'd be really good as that. Kid Rock. Why did somebody put Kid Rock? My friend put Kid Rock. Why did you do that? Why? You know for sure there's no way he can be Miles Morales. He's white. Look at him. Look at him. And then look at Miles Morales. What? I don't know. Like I said, some of these are jokes. Okay, that's one of them. Anyway, moving on. We got I had to get a picture for these, but we got Miles Teller as Earth 666 Man Spider. Now, 666. Anyway, Man Spider is kind of like it's kind of like he's like an actual spider. Like here's a picture of him of Man Spider, not Spider-Man, but Man Spider. He's legit a man spider. He's like he has 8 legs and stuff like that, right? He's an actual spider, kind of. He's just a man, right? So it's kind of like that. Sorry, Miles, I love you, but like somebody gotta be the man spider. Like that's just he has to be in there, right? But moving on, and here's a honorable mention that I feel like will be really interesting to see. Josh Hutcherson, that guy, yeah, he'll be Nova. Like he's not a Spider-Man because I looked down and was like, you don't look like a Spider-Man, but you'll be really good as Nova. Like a Nova character, he will be really good as Nova. Like honestly, a good Nova, like a really good Nova. Yeah, honorable mention. That's the honorable mention for me. And Logan Learman, that's this guy right here. Logan Learman. He should be Ben Reilly of Earth 94. Now, because I say Earth 94 or Ben Reilly, because first of all, Logan looks like a Ben Reilly, I guess. I don't know how to say it, but he just feels like he should be a really good Ben Reilly in my opinion. If you have any opinions of your own, drop them in the comments below. Like, drop them. Let's start a conversation. I want to hear what you guys think is a really like from any of these. Like, give me actors that you think would be really good, and I might even make another one of these to do a different other Spider-Man. Like, not these, but like different future Spider-Man, different like stuff like that, right? But drop your comments below. Check them out and not check them out. But give me your ideas about actors who should be, a Spider-Man, kind of. Anyway, moving on. We got this guy. Focus. Gail Garcia Bernal. He should be Miguel O'Hara, which is Spider-Man 2099, which I think will be really good because he looks like he should be like a smart Miguel O'Hara, character, really intelligent. He's really like technology and all that stuff. That's just what he looks like to me. I don't know, but and then you got you gotta add in a Spider Woman somewhere in there, right? Like you gotta see him like say like, oh my God, Mary Jane, MJ, what the like stuff like that. That'd be interesting, right? But okay, so for MJ as Spider Woman, which is another timeline and stuff like that. But it'll be Emma Stone, Bay, Amy Adams. For me, I guess. Karen Gillan. I mean, yeah. And Madeline Pesh. Now, Madeline Pesh, I picked this one personally because first of all, she's bae, and second of all, I feel like she'd be really good as a Mary Jane. I think she'd be better as a Gwen Stacy because that's just her personality as better Gwen Stacy. But like, I think she'd be good for Mary Jane as a character. You know what I mean? I don't know about as Spider Woman, but as a character, she'd be great as Mary Jane. And she's like major bae too. So if you don't know, she's from Riverdale. I watch Riverdale. Anyway, yeah. I might make a video on the Sinister Six, but that's a different story. Yeah. So those are the people I feel like would be really good to act for these different types of Spider-Man and women, and you know, because just the dynamic of seeing all these different Spider-Man and women together, and for them to fight a common villain like the Sinister Six, right? Like I just said, the Sinister Six would be a really good like fight for with these people, right? You know, and yeah, like to see them interact together would be really interesting. You know, like the three Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and Andrew Garfield. To see them all in one room would be like, oh my god, this is so crazy. Like, oh my goodness. And they're talking in their respective characters of Peter Parker, and that would be like interesting to see how they all talk. You know, how everybody has their own sense of humor because they're all technically Spider-Man. They're a different version, right? And they have different sense of humor, different things, all this. Like the dynamic between that will be amazing. But yeah, I think they should fight the Sinister Six. They should fight another group of villains. I forgot their name, but the Runaways fought them too. If you know, the Runaways is a good show too. Watch that from Hulu. And yeah, so that is the video. I feel like this would be really fun. This is really fun to do. Like I really love making these type of videos, like what ifs and stuff like that. I don't know, they just like really like make me think, and I like thinking. I hope I like thinking. I have to think to live, but still, you know, or else I'll go insane. But well, already insane, but yeah. Anyway, so thank you guys. If you have any ideas or video ideas I should do in the future, drop them down below. Drop them down and let me know, and give me your thoughts on what you heard or what you saw in this video and everything, right? If you agree, if you don't agree, let me know. Like, dislike, whatever. Comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.